Welcome to my channel. Let's see where Nifty and Bank Nifty will move tomorrow, what strategy we need to apply, and what we can expect from the market. Friends, please remember, like, tomorrow is an expiry and the premiums are really high, and there is a lot of the volatility index is getting high and down, so it's a little bit of a confusion. There is a lot of uncertainty, so please don't position like a huge size. Trade with a less lots and try to manage your risk, and don't give much money for the market. So once the uncertainty is finished, like, we can still make the money, we can make still good money. So up until once this uncertainty finishes, please trade with a less quantity. So as you can notice, like, today the market has opened with a big gap up, and the gap up got sustained, and somewhere up until here, like, I was noticing the Nifty as well, like, the Nifty was trading in a range, so I was expecting the breakout either side, either at higher levels or the lower levels, but not much of a volume was there in the market. As you can notice, like, very thin, the market was very super thin, and not big intention from the buyers and sellers. Like, as the premiums were really high, they just wanted to manage the premiums. I mentioned in the premium group, like, premiums can be adjusted today because both the calls and puts, the premiums were really high. So that was the reason, like, why the institution, they just played, and there not much of a volume was coming into the market. So that was the reason, like, why the market was just pinging at a certain price points. So somewhere up until here, like, you can notice some volume has came somewhere at 130, but even the volume came, someone was sitting here and they were selling the market aggressively. That means, like, the market is going to flush at a lower levels. So later, somewhere after 230, the market came, and once again the buyer has tried here. This is a stop run. I don't say this is a buying activity, this is a stop run. So if you want to know, like, what is stop run and what is the real business has been happening with the help of the order flow, please do subscribe our channel. And please take our course. It will help you for becoming a professional trader from your side as well. So later at the end of the day, like, little bit of a selling came and the market got sold into, and it came and touched like 17,050 and it closed somewhere like 17,067. Net to net, like, seller came and sold into the market. So we might see this continuation for tomorrow as well. So let's go into the structural format and see, like, what we can expect from the market tomorrow. If the market opens flat and if it crosses this swing, our first target should be like 16,900. This should be our first target, because tomorrow is an expiry, the market might become a volatile, and because once if it comes at a lower levels, the puts premium will increase drastically, and once it goes back bidding, premiums will decrease very fast, and 17,000, 16,900 and 17,000 will act as a resistance, psychological numbers. So market might ping at a certain price point. So after 230, if it breaks either side, we'll try to take with a big position, and we'll sit up until 315. I would say, like, as soon as the market comes and if it crosses this swing, we'll try to sell the market result. That I think we can capture this move. This move will be very good, and we can make a very good money. And don't trade up till 12:30 or 1 o'clock, because this move is more sufficient. Like, 100 points is like, you'll be able to make nearly 50-60 points of a profit. So if the market is opening flat and if it's going higher, please don't buy the market, because you might find a multiple resistances here. So once it is going higher at 17,150, some might be keeping their large buy sell orders, and the market might flush at a lower levels. Better we avoid it. Once if it is crossing this swing, we'll definitely look to sell the market. If we are seeing a big gap up and gap down, we'll see the price action and we'll trade accordingly, because, like, gap up and gap downs these days, some gap ups are sustaining, gap downs are sustaining. I'm not understanding. There's a lot of confusion in the market, so we have to see the price action. I can't say anything now. Gap up, gap downs, we have to see certainly, like, either the price is sustaining. Today you can notice, like, the gap up has opened, it sustained for some time. This was a confusion. You can notice, like, there was a confusion in the market, and later it got flushed into, again it rebounds back, and there it came again down, and there was too much of a volatility and a sideways market, and not too much of a volume was there. Last half an hour or 1 hour, we have seen a good amount of a selling came from the big institutions. So why this selling has came? The selling was the reason for selling like this. Like, there's a too much of liquidity is been given by the big players at this time. So the institutions came and sold at the market, and there was nearly 150 points of a sell off in the market. Well, we'll see if we have a big gap up and gap down. We'll see the price action and we'll trade accordingly. We'll go into the bank nifty and see like what bank nifty has done today. So in the bank nifty, like bank nifty was also the same, like there was too much of volatility in the market, not much of a buying was happening today. So I thought like the buying will come and the price might go up until 38,000, because I was seeing like 38,000 a psychological number and it might go up. As you can notice here, the volume was completely thin. The volume was not coming, and somewhere like buying and selling and buying and selling, buying and selling was coming. Once we had a cost to cost, we came out here somewhere here. Later I said you to buy the put options here. The put options really gave a good amount of a premium for us, like 50-60 points we made the profit here. So once the 50-60 points we made the profit, we didn't catch this move. There was only just two moves from the morning, and later entire day it was just a sideways, and once we had a stop loss somewhere here. And later I said you to get out of the positions somewhere here, because like I was not seeing the price action moving, but later it gave like 20-30 points. That was negligible. Net to net, like we didn't had any loss today. It was like averaging, just we paid the brokerage. And later we have seen like good amount of a selling came. And I would say like there's a profit booking. As you can notice, like that not too much of a volume was happening and not too much of a delta was there in the market. Like it was just a price points pinging at a certain price points. It was like to adjust the premiums. The premiums were really high. To adjust those premiums, like big players, they just played into certain price points. So what we can expect from the market tomorrow? As soon as the market opens at if the market opens flat at these levels and it crosses this swing, we'll definitely look to sell the market, and first target should be like 37,000 levels. 37, I would say like 37, before 37,100 itself, like 200 points you can capture this move, because this move will be very fast and the premiums will also increase very drastically. We should not see the momentum like this, because if the price is moving very slowly, the premiums won't increase. We have to see the price action should be very much aggressive. The buyer or seller should sell the market very aggressively, and he has to increase the premium. Then the market has to backbid, or either it has to continue at a lower and lower prices. So if the price comes 37,000, please try to book your profit. And if the market is backbidding at a higher levels, we'll just see the price action, and we might even play at these levels as well. We might even try to buy the market, and the market might even rotate like today to certain price points. Tomorrow as well, I'm expecting the market to be in certain range, and it might even break out at either side. If the market is coming very aggressively in one direction, please remember, if the market is coming, because if the market is coming in one direction very aggressively, so please sit in your trade. If 37,000 has been decisively broken, put a day's high stop loss, and you can even trail the stop loss, and you can sit up until 36,500. If the selling is coming very aggressively, tomorrow we might see even a one side rally of 36,500. But I'm feeling like there are very less chances like the market might go in one direction, because the premiums are high. So they might adjust the calls and puts, and they make all the premiums into zero. So better our opportunity would be like if the market opens flat, and if it crosses this level, this 300 points of a move we can capture, and we can make a good profit. If the market opens flat and if it goes higher, we'll just avoid it. Somewhere after 37,800 itself, we'll try to buy the market, because you can notice like multiple resistances. We never know from where the selling will come, and market might flush at a lower levels. Gap up, gap down, we'll see the price action and we'll trade according to that. I hope you like my video. If so, please do share to your friends, and please press the like button, and if you have any doubts, please do comment at a comment box as well. Thank you so much.